Hi, it's Watchlist Wednesday. So I did a podcast last week and you knew I wouldn't stay away from books for very long. So this week's book is Your Brain on Art, How Art Transforms Us by Susan Magsamen and Ivy Ross. Susan Magsamen runs the International Arts and Mind Lab at Johns Hopkins University. And Ivy Ross runs hardware design. She's a VP of hardware design at Google. Also, you can't go wrong when the book jacket has David Byrne saying that the book is beautiful and affirming. So, awesome. I got this recommendation after talking to my friend Stephanie Barnes, who is an artist in her own right and also runs a consulting company where she tries to bring creativity into the process of building products, of handling knowledge information, and really tries to bring that to companies. So she and I were discussing, and she told me about this book, and I was like, okay, I'll give it a try. So what's fascinating to me is that I wouldn't consider myself an artist or didn't consider myself an artist, but I know that I'm creative. I know that I'm creative because I build products, and I know that I'm creative because I like to write. And so I was like, yeah, let me read this and give this a try. I also am a bit of a neuroscience junkie. Like, I love this stuff. So this book really brings together the information we understand now about neuroscience and creativity and how it can help you improve your well-being, how it can help you heal your body, how it can help with mental health issues, but also help with learning, help kids and adults in their learning processes. But the best thing about this book for me is that there is a chapter on flourishing. And for those of you who know me, you know that every year I pick a word that is going to describe my year. It's going to be my theme word. And this year, my word was flourish. I had this idea that I was moving to a new country, I was taking a new job, I was going to meet new people, and I wanted to flourish. I wanted to, after a couple years in lockdown, I wanted to really open up and flourish. So there's a chapter in this book around flourishing. So the definition of flourish, a rough definition, I don't have memorized, is really to grow and evolve in a positive way, particularly because of a beneficial environment, right? So that's how you flourish. So how do we create those kinds of environments? In the chapter on flourishing, they say, from a neurobiological standpoint, flourishing is not a single state of mind. It is a combination of several psychological and neural states that work in tandem to bring you the sense that you are in sync with yourself and the world at large, right? And that feeling of I'm on my own side, I'm with me, and I'm with the world around me, and I'm in community, can really create flourishing. So read this book. Read this book if you're building and leading product development. Read this book if you're building teams that need an infusion, an ingestion of creativity and energy. Read this book if you're a mom raising littles or bigs and need some ideas about how to take care of your own well-being, but also take care of theirs and draw that curiosity and creativity out of them. Read this if you have any role in improving or leading people that need this infusion of a sense of flourishing, or read it just because you need to flourish. Like, you are important enough that this book is good for you. So I immediately, upon finishing this book, started reading for the third time, I think only the third time, Big Magic by Liz Gilbert. Very different take. She's a different kind of writer. She's coming at it from a different angle, but still a permission slip for creativity. And I think this book and that book really come together to say, go be creative and flourish. So that is my recommendation on this Watchlist Wednesday. Have a great week, and I'll see you with another recommendation next week.